Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies from the SkyLords server. Hope everybody doing fantastic today. Oh, that ain't gonna cut it. That's way too small of a filter. I am doing absolutely excellent. Thank you for asking. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been continuing to work with the automated autocrafting of applied energistics that we set up in the last episode, and I gotta say, I absolutely love applied energistics. I absolutely love it. It's such a good mod. What I'm doing now is trying to reset up our what was the last one? Nickel. Trying to reset up our mining operations because yeah, I don't want to run out of stuff. Is that gonna cut it? That is. So we're gonna have blacklists here going into this interface. Wow, I need to catch my breath. What I'm thinking is, break you. Mining operation goes here. All the stuff that gets mined, because as you can see, I've kind of made space for more than just the 3 that we've used in the past. And everything that isn't the things that I just set here should now go directly into the AE system. And the rest, well, I need another filter here. How do I want to handle that? Do I want a blacklist there? I probably want a blacklist of all the other stuff that we're getting. Actually, let's do this. All of the other things should go in here. Anyway, today I want to actually do something weird. One of my closest friends, I suppose, that watches my videos, told me that maybe, I know that you don't do the whole quest things, but maybe you should just mix it up and take a look at the quest book. Because we haven't done it in so long, and I think it's actually a very good idea. There may be a lot of things that we wanna see in there. Like there may be a lot of what am I saying? Rewards that's just laying around that we've already completed. So I'm thinking we should do that. I just want to complete some more autocrafting stuff. As you can see, I've set up an induction smelter here with some patterns in it, and I've also set up this machine, and this is basically creating for us anything that requires liquids in their recipes. For example, all of these things. So the redstone energy flux ducts, the patterns, and what I'm doing is that I'm telling it that with 5 item ducts and 4 glowstone dusts sent to this chest, it's gonna create for you 5 of these impulse item ducts, and the chest will manage to put it in the correct inventory. Anyway, I've done that in the past. I think everybody probably are aware of how that works. It's a very popular way of doing things. But this thing though, I need to finish, and then I want to do an autocrafting thing. So I want to set up a gear autocrafting mechanism today, which should be interesting. That's going to involve some autocraft, applied energistics 2 and Tinker's Construct, which should be very fun to set up. But let me get the mining stuff done here. I'm actually, we're not even producing gravel and cobblestone and things at this time. So as you can see, we have a little bit shortage on dust. But yeah, basically the things should now go in there. We could actually try it by just doing that. And I need to upgrades, speed upgrades and stuff here as well, but that should be traveling here, and it should go into the white chest. Oh, that was flint, so that goes into the system. That's good. The others goes in here, then they get packaged, and then from here we're gonna go ahead and have that probably. Yeah, I need another filter. I'm sorry for being a little bit distracted. This isn't stuff that I can do on camera very well. I also wanted to say thank you very much for the nice likes and comments on the last video. And holy cow, we're getting so much comments. But yeah, we're gonna have it something like this. So this will pull out. Let's just see if we can get one of those combination. You know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I will attend to a thing that I should have done, that I've been constantly reminded of. Let's create a wireless, well, I know what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a security thing, and that's gonna take a 6. Okay, let me craft that off camera in a second. For now, let's just do this broken. Just gonna grab all of these that I've been kind of letting it run through here, so that I had some for filters. Filters are the worst, by the way. I really hope that we can get a filter pretty soon in modded Minecraft that actually saves the settings. Those of you who've been playing modded Minecraft, you will know what I mean. It's so annoying that when you move something, you have to regain all the stuff that you've filtered out because of things and stuff. That didn't make any sense, but that's fine. Let's get rid of you. And I'm just going to let these run through. And we're also going to need the powder. Snowy powder, eh? What was I going to say? Yeah, I have a funny story. I have a really funny story. It's so hilarious. No, my best friend, the guy that got married, that I was visiting his marriage and I was the best man and everything. Very honorful task. He have now got very adult. So tomorrow he has contracted me to build him a desk. And I'm very honored to do that. So the reason he did this, because I'm obviously not a very handy person or anything. But when I moved to my new apartment in Stockholm a few years ago, before I moved, I had this huge desk that I had bought. And that didn't fit. Here, this is loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for you. But I had this huge desk that I had bought, and I had a proper office space where I lived before I moved. But then when I moved into a very small apartment because it's in the center of the city. And I had to... we're not going to do aluminum here, though. I had to deal with the whole desk situation. So what I did was that I was in fact very handy at the time, and I went and I bought some materials, like some proper handyman, very manly stuff in a very manly shop that sells manly stuff like wood and screws and I don't know, iron and stuff, you know. So I went and bought a few different things because I'm still creative. I play Minecraft, for goodness sake, and I was thinking I can do this. This is gonna be pretty easy. And my friend, the same friend, he was like, well, that's never gonna look good, you know. You better just find a smaller desk in a shop, which I had been looking for, by the way, but couldn't find. And then eventually I just I bought everything. I went back home. Had to buy a bunch of tools as well because I don't have any tools. Did I not bring my item ducts? Crap. Yeah, I had to buy a bunch of tools and everything. And then I built it, and my friend was like, well, that's actually very nice. And now, 2 years later, he wants me to build him a desk. As a newly married man, he wants to do manly stuff, I suppose. Anyway, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, the whole mining. It's a little bit tedious, back and forth and all the filters. Then I'll get ready to do the Tinker's Construct stuff. And we'll place down that. And then we take a look at the quest book, okay? Anyway, I'll come back to you momentarily. Alright, everybody. I think this thing is pretty much up and running. It's... Okay, there are still some things that I need to do here. Why isn't that working? Didn't I put... Oh, I know. No. Anyway, I'll fix this later. Yeah, that should be pulled out. But I'll fix that later. That's fine. That's just the auto mining. The majority of the blocks are working anyway. As far as the gear automation thing goes, if we take a look at NEI... The problem in Agrarian Skies is that a lot of the gears needs to be made through tinkers. For example, the Ium Gear, Lumium, Signalum, and these we use kind of often when we build machines and stuff. And so I wanted to try and build something that I haven't really built before. I went and got all my tinker stuff. So what we'll have, and I haven't really tested this or anything, so there may be issues, we'll see. But let's make a 4x4, or sorry, 2x2 Tinker's Construct smeltery thing. I'm gonna put a torch somewhere so that you guys can see properly. That's always the thing with YouTube, the stupid darkness that is applied after you upload the video. If you've never done a YouTube video, you're probably seeing a lot of YouTube videos and thinking that they're too dark. At least that's how I thought. But it's because of the encoding and things. And I figured this placement, by the way, is probably going to be good. So it's up here with our other Autocrafting stuff. We don't really need to see this thing either. But anyway, So this is good. That's going to be able to hold 3 times 4 ingots, which is 12. So we can make 3 gears at one go. I'm just going to go ahead and do this for now. And then another thing, by the way, I'm pulling cables and stuff, and some of it is visible from the outside. I'm going to go over the whole thing once we're done with this island, with all the mechanics that's going to be down here. And I'm going to make sure that it still looks like a floating island. Don't you worry. Okay, so let's see. I have my AE cable there. I would like to bring this back. Basically, what we're going to do is tell AE to send the amount of required ingots to a chest. So let's put down a chest. We're going to have an interface. I don't like when it's like this, so let's do that instead. So let's put an interface down here. And then on top of that interface, we'll put a chest. That's going to be our buffer, and this is where we'll put our patterns. Now from that chest, we want to feed the smeltery, so let's get a Smeltery Controller, and we're also going to need some item ducts. Didn't I bring any item ducts? Jesus, I'm so disorganized and things. Oh yeah, I made the security terminal. Maybe we put up a wireless thing together first. That could be a thing, if we can. Let's put you... By the way, someone was saying... There's so many by the ways now. Someone were telling me that I should totally make a security or pattern encoder from AE stuff after the last episode. And I did. It's basically from Applied Logistics 1, where you don't really need the tools. Or you don't need the things that you're making patterns of. You can just autocraft them anyway. But let's make one of these real quick. So we're going to need Flux dust. Luckily... we have an auto-crafting system. Boop. This is how infrastructure episodes goes, by the way. Nothing is ever organized. So one of you, and this is going to be so helpful. One of you, and boom. Nice. Then we're going to want some wireless boosters. Ooh, I don't know how to make ender dust. So let's create some of this. Let's teach it ender dust then. I suppose it's just ender pearls. We're running a bit low on ender pearls, by the way. We need to solve that. Yeah, so in a pulverizer, is there a better way? No. So, okay. Let's go ahead and throw this bad boy in here. I also need a machine room. I need so many things. It's so many things that we need to do. It's craziness. But that cooked it up to pulverized ender. And then I can go ahead and do you... well... what was it? Wireless booster. Aha, boom. And then I'm gonna say ender dust. Processing pattern ender pearl equals to ender dust. Just like you remember we did. And then we put that in the pulverizer. And the other one we didn't really need to autocraft, but I did it anyway. We'll put it in the molecular assembler. Boom. Now we should be able to do wireless boosters. 10, that should be enough. This is going to drain a lot of power is the thing. So we may want to be a little bit careful. Let's put you for now on this line. That's going to take up a channel. And it's going to use 44 RF per tick. I think that's actually okay. That should be manageable. We have so much power. Then we're going to need another one of these. Huh. Crap. Annihilation plate or core thing. Boop. I always have uneven of these. Like, I always have one of these and then none of the others. That's weird because they come in pair of twos. So I don't really understand it. But that's that. And then we need this bad boy. Alright, now. Boom. Wireless terminal. Beautiful. That was a little bit more complicated than I remember. So we put that in there. Then we obviously need to frickin' charge it. So induction, no, infuse, thermal expansion. Can't remember the names of the things. This infuser, energetic infuser. Can we do one of these? We can. Hit you. Because, oh, that was the same. Derp. Because I have that still in my old base. I didn't bring it yet. So I'm going to put you down right there for now. And then we're going to say output. Aha. And charge you up. Super! If you haven't seen this before, this is basically a wireless access to our AE system, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Check that out. Check that out. I'm gonna set this to inventory tweaks. Good. Now we're back on track. Now let's get to building this again. So, Smeltery Controller will go there, and then we're gonna make item ducts. One of you should be able to connect. Okay, I may have to finish this build first. Let's get a tank. And what I'm gonna do, let's hide this tank, by the way, because it's ugly. Let's hide it. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use pyrotheum as the fuel. What that will do is speed this up significantly. Like in comparison to lava, this is just crazy. So that's good. And then I put the servo on there. And always enable. So AE will basically send the stuff in here. That will send it into the smeltery. Then we need to pour it out automatically. And we can do that by... Let's pull a cable underneath here. This is what I mean by breaking the sky block. But as I said, I will fix it. I promise. So we do that. And then we need a servo on you. Always active. And then the gear cast goes here. Now we just need a fluid duct. Boop. And another servo. Do I have a better servo? I think I do. Yeah, let's grab one of these. Plop that on there, and that's always active. So this smelter here will only be able to make gears and shouldn't be used manually. Which is fine, because I want to make like a proper nice looking smeltery upstairs, you know, so that's okay. Cool. So let's try that out. Let's teach it how to make signalium gears. For example, gear. I don't yeah, I have one. Perfect. So let's put that there, and then let's make signalum 1, 2, 3, 4, because it should be 4. Or actually, I don't know that. Let's double check the recipe here. 576 millibuckets. We have to test out how much one of these is worth. And while we're at it, let's also grab... We have ender pearls. Good. While we're at it, let's also grab... We have ender pearls. Good. So if I put you in there... And this is signalum, something that usually takes a lot of time to cook down. But look at how quick it is with pyrotheum. And pyrotheum is super simple to make. In fact, I've already made a recipe for it. So I can just order it. Boom. That should be pretty quickly. And obviously I want to make it so that this is automated. There we go. I want to make it so that this is automated sometime later. But that's done. And I didn't catch it because of things. Because of this. Need to cancel you. Well, that ain't helpful. 1 equals to 1 ingot smelted. I want to see the millibuckets. I guess we just have to test this. That's 2. I'm assuming it's 4. Here we go. Last 2. Boom. Did that make a full gear? We need to make sure that we have no overleavings things. Yes, that worked. Okay, so let's just put in 4 ender pearls as well and confirm that it's the same for ender pearls, but it should be. And then what we do is super simple. We come over here, we make a pattern, we put that in the interface, and everything should be grand. So that encode, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully, we're gonna get an Enderium gear here in a minute. I don't know. I waited there for a minute. Cut it away, you didn't even see. Did this not work? Oh. What? Hold on. I put ender pearls in. I know I did. It's empty. There's nothing in here. Is this guy... Does this guy have anything in it? I don't think so. I think I just got robbed out of some ender pearls. But what I'm gonna do is change this out for that, and then so that we can see what's happening here. Then I'm gonna smelt down 4 more ender pearls because they are just gone. Holy crap. Okay, let them smelt down and we'll see what happens here. That gets poured in there. It's just in the cable. Oh, I know. Okay, I think I know. Molten Enderium isn't ender pearls, is it? No, it's 4 ender pearls or I don't know, the 400 pearls, 1 shiny, 1 silver, and 2 tin. Could that be it? Let's try that. Silver, 1 silver, shiny, and 2 tin, was it? One shiny, 2 tin, and 1 silver. Okay, so let's do... that's going to cause a little bit of an issue. Actually, what we can do is the following. I'm going to show you a trick. Let's get that ender... I want this bucket. Here. Drum, boom. Let's get this out of here and put a bucket there. That should fill the bucket. Yes, very good. So now what we can do is go in here and we could blacklist Resonant Ender. Should that really look like a bucket there? Maybe. Then I need to do the same for the others, for the shiny and the tin and the silver. So let me do that. Let me smelt that down and I'll come back to you. Alright, I got all the different liquids. So we should be able to, in this filter, blacklist these separately. And the reason we need to do that is because otherwise things will be... like different metals smelt differently quick. Smelt differently quick. And then we don't want to waste, or we don't want them to be poured out when they shouldn't be poured out. So anyway, I think it's going to be 4 ender pearls, 1 shiny, 2 tin, and 1 silver. And I'm actually going to need to make this as well because I need the gear. So tin, 1, 2, 1 silver, 1 shiny. And I'm going to go ahead and put this together and hopefully that forms the gear. So go in there and boom. This is empty. Beautiful. And this should now blacklist them separately like I said. So hopefully everything is good. I'm a little bit worried actually. I was thinking this was going to be really easy, but now no. This was a little bit tricky with Ium Gears, but hey. We can manage. So hopefully that silver won't be pulled out now. Nope. It's staying there. Very good. And then now it will hopefully mix. Boom. And it went into the gear. Aha! We made it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an advanced build. No, it's pretty straightforward. If I wouldn't have messed up, would have been done in like 5 hours. Or 5 hours ago. Anyway, now we do that. Boom. And did we do the signalum? Pretty sure. Oh yeah, we did. We just haven't put it in. And then the Electrum is another gear that we want constantly. And this is going to be really useful. I do recommend you doing one of these builds in your own world, if you haven't already, in your Agrarian Skies world, that is, because these recipes are a little bit a nuisance. So that goes in there. That's going to form an Electrum gear, and then I'll do a recipe. These I can now put in here. And basically, there's a little bit of a question. If I order multiple different ones at once, it could be an issue. But this should work pretty flawlessly. That should send all of the stuff for the Endirum gear in there. Boom. Beautiful. The other gear should be done. The Electrum one. Aha. So yeah, I'm going to use that and I'm going to encode the rest of the patterns. Now, that's a gear crafting mechanism. Took the entire episode. Let's take a look at the quest book though. See if there are anything easy that we can claim. I think when it comes to Tomcraft, I probably will want to go ahead and make Tomcraft progression through the quest line or through the quest chain, because I was peeking at it the other day and there is definitely things that I don't really know about add-ons and stuff, and then the quest book is great. Where's my quest book, by the way? There. Okay. So, you ready for this? Hopefully we have a lot of things to claim. Plop all of this away. Make it nice and tidy. And you can go away. Hammer can go away. Okay. Boom. This felt very dusty. Learning skyblock. Okay. Water from air. Aqueous accumulator. We have that, so we could just turn that in. Auto mining. I don't actually have any to turn in here. That's amazing. Endstone? Do I have any endstone? Nope. Okay. Sifting grass, I've definitely done that, but I don't know if I've got a tiger wood. Nope. See, I haven't done anything right. What about Sky Farm? Basic planting, analyzing things. This we've done. Basic planting. I mean, we could do these, but I don't really feel like we need to. What about Tinker's Toy? Oh, here we go. Oh, that gave us a Terra Steel. That's nice. Obsidian. Yeah, baby. Aluminite. Did that like 500 years ago. Ardite. We should have some. If I would go and pulverize Ardite. And that will smelt it down. We can also complete that. Boom. Beautiful. Manulin we could do as well. Nope, don't have any cobalt. Okay. Oh, but cobalt we've already done. Okay, that's weird. Steel. Steel tools come between bronze and silver tools. Harvest of levels. You can level a bronze tool up and then move to silver without even making steel. Or you can make steel. The choice is up to you. Steel is made best in an induction smelter. What recipe is there for steel? Is there a thermal foundation one? Because I didn't know that existed. Jaded Shinies. Tinker's Construct, yeah. Nether Pig Iron Ore, okay. Infernal Blast Furnace, yes, we know about that. Induction Smelter. Pulverized charcoal and iron makes steel. I didn't know that. That's a recipe for Agrarian Skies, I think. Anyway, that's Tinker Toys almost completed. What about this? Oh, wow. Here we go. I want reward bags, though. I don't want anything else. Drawer keys. Come on now. We could do better than that. We haven't made any of those. Block extension. We could just make these things. Backpacks. But I'm looking for hardened things. Or I'm looking for hardened. Looking for... things. We have that. Fluid ducts. And that gives us... I'm looking for a reward bag is what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Instant healing potion from Botania or something like that. What was I getting? Fluid ducts. Aha. Way ahead of you, stupid thing. Oh, I need an opaque one. Okay. So I need to take this crappy one and make it... Well, this is an opaque one. Yeah. What are you talking, stupid quest? Temperate fluid duct opaque. 0 out of 1. Hello. Have it right there. Maybe I've got these in a quest reward. Let's try crafting one then. Should be easy enough. Boop. Aha. Automating. Filters. I've made those as well, but let's remake them. Filter. And what was the other thing? That was a request thing. Haven't really looked into these requesters, to be honest with you. Retriever, I mean. But those could be really useful. Ooh, that's gonna be... It's an Enderium nugget. Holy crap. For the tier 1? What does this take? Oh, I see. Okay. It's the same. Good. Now give me my reward bag. A good one. Here we go. Yay! Leadstone energy cell. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we haven't done a fisher. That's something that I do want to do though. Power grid isn't even unlocked. What about assembly? That's what we went into. Mob hunter. We should be able to. Yes. Sheep. Piggy. Zombert. Speaking about mobs. Ooh, did I get cobweb? I did. Speaking about mobs. We have been discussing in the SkyLords group to make a big collab where we go and kill the dragon. So look forward to that. I think we have to spend an episode. Look at all the Tomcraft stuff, by the way. Holy crap. I think we need to spend an episode here pretty soon of us doing... Ooh, hello. Of us doing gearing up, like proper gear, because we're pretty poorly geared. Would like to get into Botania. Well, this is pretty good, I suppose. What am I saying? This is pretty good. I want to get a weapon, though, is the thing. Tinker's weapon. So maybe we do that in the next episode. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. We did a little bit more autocrafting, which is good. We have that... This took way longer than I had planned. But that happens. I'm going to clean this up in between episodes and finish this off. Made space for more things, as you can see. So that's perfect. This is how the final result of the last episode autocrafting thing was, so I'm probably just gonna expand this, bring a little bit of grass in here, but I don't want to super focus on this cave part. I really want to focus on the overworld, which we haven't even taken a look at today. So So maybe next episode we put up a proper tinker construct. I was thinking of having it in one of these buildings, like a smeltery building. Could be nice. And then pretty soon we need to make a new island because we're running out of space. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, go ahead and hit the like button. That means a lot. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And I see you in the next episode.